Hi, it's James. I'm going to do an Ask Me Anything session for June. And if it goes well, I'll start doing one every month. What I did is I asked people I know on Facebook to send me a question because I usually do it on Facebook regardless. I'll do an Ask Me Anything session. I call it Ask the Doktor with a K in it. So I have four questions, so let's just get started and see what I have to think. Jason M. writes, I'm not for politics, but do you plan to vote? And who and why? And if you could write in a vote, who would it be? I vote every year. I have voted since I turned 18. I feel it's a responsibility as an American citizen to, voice my opinion, and put in who I think I want to run government into offices. Who would I vote for president? I think you're trying to ask for. I don't like either one. I don't like Trump. I think he's a showman. He jumps on any opportunity to just say, this is what I would do because that's how I would do it. And he's a bully and a braggart, and I think he's just a toxic human being. Hillary Clinton, I think she's just on a power trip. I'm not sure she has the American people. She'll say she has the American people's best meanings, but Democrats have a track record of just bending over and just saying, I surrender, and, watching their agendas go down the toilet. So I'll probably vote Gary Johnson from the Libertarian Party just out of protest. If I were to write in a candidate, I will not write in for a candidate for president. That's not going to happen. Or governor or any of the higher offices. I'll say town auditor or a town councilman. I'll do a write-in candidate. If it's like just one person running unopposed, I'll write a Superman in or a Batman or a Spider-Man in, just because I'm not a fan of like unopposed elections, but it is what it is. I'm weird like that. So I hope that answered your question. Sean S. writes, if Publisher Clearinghouse knocked on my door and handed me a check for millions of dollars, how would it change your life? I'm a very private person, so I would probably go a lot more private. I wouldn't say disappear, but I would tell like the handful of people I absolutely trust what I have, because found money just brings people out to say, give me. I want some of it. You should give it to me. And I live in New Hampshire, so basically there's no such thing as anonymity in the state. So I don't like being known. I'm a very private, shy person, a little introverted, so I'm not a big fan of having my name in a newspaper or anything like that. So I would deal with it, but I'll tell you one thing, Verdor, I'd probably get my own comic shop and, well, like, I wouldn't say a comic shop per se, just get it in the backwoods somewhere. So just me and like a handful of people can just hang out all day and just talk. Have it under the guise of a comic shop, because I would have that money where I don't need to make any money off it. I just want to do something I love. And, just talking about comics and talking about nerd stuff, that makes me very happy. And I would like to do that all day long. But I'd also get a house with a movie theater on the inside, maybe a bowling alley, I don't know, and definitely a large comic room. And, like, rooms for various fandoms. I hope that answered your question. Ryan M. writes, have you ever tried or thought about trying a dating website? Well, I'm not shy about saying I'm a lonely person, but I'm not so lonely where I want a significant other, just friends and whatever. Somebody to hang out with will be fine, but I have tried dating websites in the past, like in the early 2000s when they were just starting out. In the mid 2000s per se, I would get connections from people who aren't even in the area. Like, I've had one from Guam, Colorado, California. Nobody here, and it's just kind of pointless to try to build something long distance. I'm not into that. I want somebody there, run somebody here, somebody now. But like I said, I'm not looking for a romance. I'm looking for someone I can have a platonic friendship with and not worry about falling in love. Or if that happens, fine. But I'm more worried about having friendship and doing things like, say, going to a movie, maybe going to a comic shop, possibly having lunch one day. But I'm not really a dating person because I have a track record of breaking off dates for other priorities like work and such, and I'm kind of a disappointing person, but that is what it is. That's more or less why I would rather have a friend than say significant other than it just disappoint them and break their heart and whatever, but it is what it is. Thanks for that question. The last question I have is from Sean B. Last meal alive. You can have it with one person living or dead. Who would it be? You can eat it anywhere in the world. Where would you eat? And what would you choose? Well, I'm a huge Springsteen fan. Everyone knows that. Everyone who knows who I am knows I'm a Bruce Springsteen fan. I've been a huge fan since '93. I've seen 4 of his shows. I'm going to see a 5th one in September. So I would love to have a meal with him. And if I know the man, he's more into like the smaller places. So I would just go to like some no-name burger joint and just have like burger and fries and just talk to him and listen to his stories. I mean, it would just be probably the greatest thing ever if it was my last meal. I mean, I love burgers and whatever, but just listen to the stories and listen to the man and listen to his inspirations. That would just be worth it. Yeah, those are the questions I have. So, I hope this Q&A was pretty successful, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you like it again, we'll start up and do another one in July. So thanks a lot for watching. I'm on Facebook. You can find my name, and I also have a Twitter account, so you can find my name there. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next video or whatever.